For CNN Microcap News, I'm Brent Arcement. Our organization monitors publicly traded undervalued companies. Our job is to bring investment opportunity to you, the investor. Today I'm at AVT Incorporated in Corona, California. I had a few minutes to speak with Shannon Illingworth, founder of AVT, and CEO James Winsor to find out a little bit about where their company's headed in the future. Today I'm with James Winsor, CEO of Automated Vending Technologies here in Corona, California. James, thanks so much for being here with me today.
Brent, thank you. Excited to be here.
Awesome. James, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm actually born in California here and went to school right here in California at California State Polytechnic, got my engineering degree and did some time as a development engineer, electrical engineering. And then I went from the aerospace, I went into the self-service business, self-service kiosks, and did several high-profile company kiosks such as United Airlines, Chase Manhattan Bank. And then from there I actually went into the self-service world of digital signage and brought digital signage to life in the kiosk. And that's where I met up with Shannon Illingworth, the founder of AVT. And he wanted to basically put some technology into vending and get going from there.
I see. The automated retail industry is very fascinating. Why that business model as far as the company infrastructure is concerned?
Well, Brent, as you may realize, that the company started out as a traditional vending operator. And when we started putting some technology into vending machines, then we started saying, well, how do we really make these unique? And what we started seeing was some real growth in the world of product dispensing and away from traditional beverages and snacks. And so unique products, you know, unique items like digital cell phones, cameras, unique limited edition products. And so from there, we started developing a model and we started getting retailers involved. And then that's a real direction that they started pushing us in, because we're one of the few companies that actually put technology. So the AR model, we're about to release a complete line that's dedicated towards automated retailing and towards retailers.
I see. Well, James, as far as the future of this company is concerned, as far as the industry in general, where do you see automated retail going in the next 10 years?
Everything from just convenience to keeping the products protected. You'll see a lot more C-stores in the future, because now they can take and put products in their stores that they never could. They can see and realize those higher margins, and they can not worry about theft and pilfering. So you'll see a lot more self-service products.
Excellent. So James, I understand that in the last quarter, you guys have you basically doubled in floor space here at your facility. How, in your opinion, has that changed the dynamic of AVT?
That's Brent. You know, that's a good question. That's actually dynamically. That's really has had an impact in the dynamic change on AVT's future. And we did that, basically we were running out of space for one. But for two, it allows us to, we've also actually doubled almost of our employees in the last 12 months. So in doubling our floor space, we've gone from about 30,000 to about 60,000 square foot in this facility. And what that allows us to do is set up more lines and bring in more of our technology prototyping that we do here. And what we did was we moved our metal shop in here, so we have a little bit more co-location of all of our our software teams, our mechanical and electrical engineering teams, and our manufacturing. Allows us to set up some of our lines now that are increasing in our monthly shipments, because we were basically run out of space. So that changes the whole dynamics of the company. We're growing, and that's exactly what every company wants to see as far as you know, their own business model.
That's
so
excellent. Excellent.
Excellent news for us, yes.
Let's talk about digital signage for a minute. It's obviously becoming a bigger part of the technological growth of a lot of different things. But as far as digital signage and streaming advertising on vending machines, where did that model come from, and how did AVT get its start in regards to that?
Okay. Again, we talk about vending in this traditional vending in this vertical that really had no technology until it had enhancements here and there, and they made a few cosmetic changes, but really outside of changing the glass front, there was no real technology advances. So when our founder came along and said, how do I take this vending machine and Instead of just increasing the prices and changing the product, how do I generate more additional revenue? And you've got a body or a person in front of there. These systems are everywhere in America, and we think, how do I generate more revenue? Well, getting an advertisement, we're surrounded by advertisement, billboards, advertisements, even everything on your PC now,
sure,
besides the TV and media. So right in front, we can now do digital signage through flash ads right on the system, and revenue share with these operators and locations, and have a new generated stream of revenue that's enhances everything.
And obviously doubling, tripling your revenue streams as far as...
Yes, in some cases even generating more revenue potentially than even what the machine might be generating in a given day. Because you're constantly running the ads, and those advertisers are paying for those ads. And sometimes we can even enhance those ads based on the consumer's product selections. Interesting.
Obviously, as far as I'm concerned, and many people involved, this company is way undervalued. Why do you think AVT is so undervalued?
I think it's almost very clear why AVT is undervalued, and that's because the name almost implies that we're a mom and pop style vending company.
Sure.
We're a vending operator, and true, we did have our originations in vending operations. However, the real story behind AVT is in the last 5 years, we have grown dynamically and almost exponentially in our technology products, in our technology base, in our technology employment staff. And really, when you look at AVT now, in the last 4 to 5 years, we're a technology-based company. We have some origins in the vending, and people think, and I think the name sometimes comes off as a vending company. Well, really, we're a technology. If you look at where our staff is and where we're heavily weighted, we're a technology company. And so when you look at the products and our core competency, all of that's weighted in towards technology, and we're way undervalued for that, for what we, for our name and what I think people traditionally look at us for.
Understood. So as far as this company being undervalued, James, I mean, we understand why it is undervalued, and what we want people and potential investors to see is that the company is not your average vending company. That is one of the biggest major parts of AVT is the technological side of it. Would you not agree with that?
I would wholeheartedly agree, and I would actually enhance that statement by saying we're probably heavily weighted more so on the technology side from the standpoint of our staff and then our technicians, and our overall now core competency is weighted heavily on technology. We are actually a technology-based company.
Interesting. Well, James, thank you so much for sitting with me today.
Thank you, Brent.
I look forward to talking with you soon.
Very good. Thank you. Hello, I'm James Winsor, CEO of Automated Vending Technologies in Corona, California. Thank you so much for your interest in our company.